Welcome to another bonus edition of Upon Further Review. And in this edition, we got the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Green Bay Packers. And we're doing something new here on Upon Further Review. We're bringing some Madden gameplay. And I have a channel, I do some gameplay called Skool, where we do WWE 2K15, and I'll be playing as the Packers, and the Dreaded Pirate Redbeard, he'll be playing as the Eagles. I'm picking the Packers in this game, that's why I'm going to pick them. I'm also going to do the Upon Further Review while playing the game, so multitasking, getting it all done. And this game is going to be on November 16th at 4:20 p.m. Eastern Time, and that'll be aired on Fox. The Eagles enter the game with a record of 7-2, and the Packers are 6-3. The Eagles started off 3-0 before losing to the Niners in Week 4, and they beat the Jaguars in Philadelphia, and then they beat the Colts in Indianapolis, and they beat the Redskins in Philly. They lost in San Fran to the Niners. That was the first win for the Niners at Levi's Stadium in the regular season, their new stadium there. So the Eagles will always have that distinction. I don't know if that's a distinction, so not big. Get you in the record books. So the Eagles then won 2 games in a row at home against the Rams and then the Giants before losing on the road in Week 8 to the Cardinals after coming off of their bye week in Week 7. And then after that loss, they put together a couple more wins, winning in Houston against the Texans and then at home against the Panthers in Week 10, and now they're going against the Packers. Eddie Lacy, baby. The Packers start off with a loss in the first game of the season on Thursday Night Football back on September 4th against the Seahawks. But they even up their record with a win in Week 2 against the Jets. And then in Week 3, they lost to the Lions in Detroit, but they won in Week 4 against the Bears in Chicago, and that was the beginning of a 4-game winning streak where they would win against the Vikings in Lambeau, then against the Dolphins in Miami, and against the Panthers back in Lambeau before losing in Week 8 to the Saints. That loss was in New Orleans. And then they had their bye week, and they then picked up a win, a huge win, last Sunday. Aaron Rodgers had 6 touchdowns in the first half as they beat the Bears on Sunday Night Football in Lambeau Field 55-14. And now the Eagles are coming to town. Are they going to do the same thing to the Eagles that they did to the Bears? I don't know. I do think the Packers will win this game, though. But here we are, 3rd and 4 right here. Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay, Lambeau Field. Woo! Wide open Randall Cobb, baby. You can't leave Randall Cobb open like that. Woo! Randall Cobb. And Nick Foles, of course, he's done. He's not playing. It's going to be Sanchez behind center for the Eagles. Also, with the game, with the roster, we're playing with the roster that was made by ELiAS. I'm not sure how he pronounces it. And it's 1289. I'll leave down in the description his gamer tag if you want to download this roster from the Madden community. And it's EL capital, both of those are capital EL, and then a lowercase IAS. And he was cool enough to make this roster, and he said it was cool to put this up here. Thank you very much for that. Definitely appreciated. Oh no. What am I doing? We'll get to the numbers, the stats here in a minute. I gotta try to get a touchdown here. Okay, get ahead in the game. We gotta play a game. We shortened this one to 3 minutes just because we got a bunch of games to play. Trying to get them all done. We just got the game and just got this new Elgato, and so that's enabled us to do some 1080p HD. You know, and if you're not seeing it in 1080p, hit the gear looking icon next to where you do the full screen. That's the settings. You click that, you go to quality, 1080p HP. Right before your eyes will change to the full resolution, and you can enjoy it the way it's meant to be seen. So yeah, we just got that capability, and that was over on Skool, and I was like, hey, maybe let's do some Madden gameplay over here on 21st Sports. Let's see how that works. You know, I love playing Madden, and it's that way you got something to look at when we're doing the Upon Further review, and we can actually try to make it happen in Madden the way we think it's gonna play out in real life. Of course, the Draft Pirate Red here makes it a little bit difficult.
Of course.
Rodgers from the shotgun. Going deep.
Oh no, interception. What the frig? I jinxed myself.
That was awesome.
What the heck? In real life, though, Aaron Rodgers has only thrown 3 interceptions this year, and he has 25 touchdowns. He's thrown for 2,407 yards. So that's something that does not happen often in real life. Of course, the Eagles are some ball hawks. They do create turnovers, so would not be shocked to see them possibly get a pick. But you see, look at the numbers actually.
The Packers lined up in the nickel.
Yeah, they have 7 interceptions actually.
Mark Sanchez from the gun.
Woo! Yes!
Come on.
The Packers, baby, return the favor, picking off Sanchez. Sanchez. See, where's Sanchez? He's got 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, even though he actually has only played 2 games. But the Packers defense, on the other hand, Packers defense, what, they got 12? Yep. 12 picks for the Packers, so they are some ball hawks too, as you just saw. ELiAS.
Oh, come on.
Woo! Hell no, what am I doing? ELiAS, yes! Touchdown, ELiAS, baby! The Green Bay Packers taking advantage of the turnover. The Lambeau lead! ELiAS, yes! Lambeau lead, baby! The greatest fans in sports, quite possibly. Gotta love it. Lambeau Field, the Lambeau lead. ELiAS putting the points on the board. Green Bay Packers picking off Sanchez, making up for that interception that Rodgers threw, and turning the pick into 7 points off of that run by ELiAS. He was just spinning all over the place. It was crazy. ELiAS. Yeah, the Packers, baby. ELiAS on the year has 478 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns. So, see what he does on Sunday. Actually, we need to go over those numbers. When it comes to passing proficiency, the Eagles are 5th in the NFL and the Packers are 10th. On defense, the Eagles are 22nd and the Packers are 9th in terms of passing yards allowed. So when it comes to passing the ball, the Packers got the advantage. Eagles do have the 5th rated passing offense. Of course, a lot of that's Nick Foles. The Packers, though, 9th rated defense is going against them. They match up pretty well. And then with their 10th ranked passing offense against the 22nd defense of the Eagles in terms of passing yards, well, that's a matchup in favor of Green Bay, especially Aaron Rodgers has been on fire. Oh, look at this. It's Ha Clinton Dix. Ha Clinton Dix. That's his name. I'm not cursing. I mean, I do sometimes. I try not to, but it just happens. I just can't help it. But when you look at the running offense of each of these teams, the Eagles are 13th in the NFL and the Packers are 18th when it comes to yards on the ground. When it comes to running defenses, the Eagles are 19th and the Packers are 30th. So right there with that matchup, you got to go with the Eagles. They got the better running attack. Of course, the Packers don't really run the ball that much. ELiAS, though, is actually pretty good. But LaShawn McCoy, he's kind of struggling this year, but he was the running champ last year. And they got Sproles, too, even though Sproles is more of an impact on the... Oh, that was crazy. On the special teams, is Sproles. McCoy, though, he got 641 yards rushing. That's more than Lacey, for sure. almost by 200. 2 touchdowns though. Rushing. Sproles actually has 4 touchdowns rushing and 236 yards on the ground, but he has 257 yards receiving for Sproles. And McCoy has just 92 yards receiving and no touchdowns. So you see Sproles is more the guy they throw to out of the backfield. McCoy's there running back. Yeah, ha, Clinton Dix, baby. And I think that's AJ Hawk. Woo! Defense. What'd you do? I want to see my D.
Too bad.
That was whack. Yeah, it's going to be a good game, but yeah, so the passing is in favor of the Packers and the running is in favor of the Eagles. That's the numbers as it is, the stats, as we do. And then when it comes to scoring, putting points on the board, these two teams both put up big numbers, and I expect to see a high score. The Eagles put up the 4th most points on the scoreboard. Because the Eagles, they can score any which way. Their defense scores, their special teams score. They score all over the place. They scored every which way except for on a field goal. In terms of the only way they haven't scored is by blocking a field goal and returning it for a touchdown. Like, that's crazy. Every other way they block punts. They just do everything. It's insane. But they're opportunistic. Chip Kelly coaches them that any play is the possibility of a touchdown. The Packers put up numbers too, though. Aaron Rodgers has been tearing up. I mean, he threw 6 touchdowns last week. They were number 5 when it comes to scoring points per game. And then when it comes to points allowed, the Eagles are 12th and the Packers are 17th. And Redbirds are dirty red. He's going for it on 4th and 1. I don't even know what the heck I picked. Like, I think I picked punt block or some crap. Taking advantage of me going over the numbers. Oh, let's see.
After that timeout by the defense, play is ready to resume. Not far from
yeah, but you see, though, they both put up points. The Packers actually let out more points, though. I'm still going with them, but technically the advantage, you know, the numbers are in favor of the Eagles. Of course, dang it, I can't believe I didn't stop them. That was so close. And it was that push by the line. The Eagles line made the push, and the Eagles get the first down on that one. But yeah, you know, it's a little bit different though, Foles to Sanchez, although Sanchez seems to have taken pretty well to the Eagles offense, and I actually do think he's going to have a resurgence to his career, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him actually be the guy going forward. It could happen. I mean, yeah, I think Nick Foles came in the same way. Like, Michael Vick went down, it looked like Michael Vick, you know, the Eagles were the perfect fit for him with Chip Kelly's offense. He looked great in those offense. And then Nick Foles come in last year. He was unbelievable. He was actually not throwing interceptions. He was actually threatening Peyton for the record for the most touchdowns to interception ratio, like the most touchdowns without throwing an interception, until he finally threw an interception. And then in terms of, I think it was passes, pass attempts without an interception was that record he was going for. He did fall short of it though. But that's a lot of it is the coaching and Chip Kelly's, you know, play calling. Because, like I said, Michael Vick looked really good in Chip Kelly's offense, and Nick Foles came in and looked really good in it. But this year, he was kind of up and down. And then look, Sanchez came in and he looks really good in it. It is a combination though of players' talent and then coaching, and the coach coaching to the talent. Like, you know what I mean? Chip Kelly's a smart guy that he knows what his players' capabilities are, and then he puts his players in the position to win by picking plays that maximize their potential and their talents. And that's, you know, the hallmark of a good coach. I mean, the Eagles fans should be very happy to have Chip Kelly there as their play callers. The Eagles could very well win that East again this year. I would not be surprised. I think that they should win that. I really do. The Eagles are my pick for the East, at least the way things are going and the way things look right now. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to really pick against them, although DeMarco Murray is having a heck of a season running the ball in Dallas. But you know, Tony Romo will figure a way to blow it. But anyway, Aaron Rodgers, though, in this game, he's going to find a way to win this game. And the defense of Green Bay, I also think, is going to come up big too when they need to with clutch plays.
Yes.
So they do allow some points. Look at that. Sproles coming up with a big play right there. Aaron Rodgers, though, he puts the points up. Aaron Rodgers, that guy, when it comes to throwing the ball deep, no one does it better than Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers throws the ball more successfully to his actual receivers than any other quarterback in football. You know, when it comes to spreading the ball around, you know, Brady and Breeze, they like to, you know, go to their... Brady especially likes to go to the tight ends. Peyton does too. Breeze likes to go to the running backs, even fullbacks, tight ends, everybody. He's going to linemen, it's for Christ's sake, but when it comes to straight up passing, like long passing, stretching the field, up and down, vertical passing game, going for those deep routes, going to your receivers, that's Aaron Rodgers' territory. That's where the big plays happen in Lambeau Field. Randall Cobb and Jordy Nelson too. Those guys have high yak yard after catch, and the reason is because of Aaron Rodgers, is he sets them up in a position where he feeds them the ball in stride. But right there you see Darren Sproles, and he should be an impact player in this game for sure. But yeah, the Eagles actually do have somewhat of an advantage on paper, but that's not necessarily taking into account the fact that it's going to be Sanchez. But I was saying though a moment ago that it almost doesn't matter who's behind center for the Eagles. They're going to have success because of Chip Kelly from that position. And that's not necessarily where this game's going to be won or lost. Oh, it's going to be the defense. Yeah, I got to stop him. Look at that, Sanchez getting the touchdown. He's doing the Hogan pose. Fake McCarthy don't look heavy. He actually looks more realistic.
Well, here we are. It's a tie game now. We'll see how the teams react to it. Will it be positive or negative?
Get off me.
And there should be a lot of points in this game. We got 40 seconds left here before halftime.
Always waiting for a call.
But they got lots of weapons too, the Eagles.
The Eagles will tie it up with this extra point.
McCoy, Sproles, Macklin, Matthews, Cooper, Ertz, Selleck. It's like they're just loaded with talent. And then even look, I mean, if Foles goes down and they got Sanchez coming in, of course a lot of people would say that's not a good option, but look, Chip Kelly, like I said, maximizing Sanchez's talent. Sanchez, you know, he had, you know, high hopes there in New York. They actually went to the AFC Championship game with him as the quarterback, in large part due to the Rex Ryan defense that they had that was just like phenomenal that year. But Sanchez still, he did what he had to, and he was young then. Now he's got some more time under his belt, and he's had some time to sit on the bench and study this offense. But Aaron Rodgers, though, man, Aaron Rodgers is the guy. He's been there. He knows what it takes to win. He actually sat and watched and learned, even though he came in highly touted as a huge prospect out of Cal. He's got a big, big arm, one of the biggest arms in all of football.
First down and 10. Aaron Rodgers way down the field.
Oh,
yes.
Incomplete.
Well, for some reason, this quarterback
So there's the points
trying to go
earlier.
down the field against his cover two. That's not the spot you want to go. You want to look underneath or right down the middle. Watch the blitz. Watch the blitz.
Second down.
Here we go.
Takes it from the eye.
Yeah.
Gains maybe 5.
Man, I did not want to run the ball there.
The Packers decide to take a
That was
timeout
bull
here,
crap. Why the
leaving
heck
them
did
with
the
only
computer
one.
pick a run play? I didn't even mean to pick that. I was trying to get by the freaking replays that are endless. I don't know what happened. Oh, replays endless? Yeah. And then guess what? Oh, yeah. Running play.
Replays.
Three-set defense here, trying to avoid the deep pass. 3rd and 5.
This is something that
Aaron
was
Rodgers
citrus.
way down the field.
Oh, come on.
They went for the deep throw, but the defensive back was there.
Yeah, good job that time. I got to give the
Trying to
defensive
get
back
Jordy.
a lot of credit. He was not caught sleeping out there. He was alert, read the right keys, and he was right with the receiver to knock down that deep throw.
Is it really 4th down?
Yep, 4th and 5.
Screw that.
Scabro of that.
I don't usually do this, but for you, I'll make an exception.
Yeah, what's the like today?
For you, I make an exception.
That's right. Because Ice got's too good.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
That's right, Jordy. Oh, getting out of bounds too. Oh, Jordy Nelson. That's replay worthy.
It is a risk to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, Jordy. He went out of bounds.
Stepped out.
Yeah, after he caught it.
Are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here.
So much
Look at that.
replay.
Aaron Rodgers. He is. That's his doppelganger. He cloned himself to give Gatorade to himself. It's insane. Mark Sanchez, he's like, where's my doppelganger?
Defense got a bit of a blow and now readies for the next play.
I don't know why the booth didn't feel it was necessary for a review. I thought so.
That reception gave them the first down. Rodgers from the shotgun.
Oh, yes. And it's halftime.
Not yet.
What? The Packers are having to come back from going into the tunnel. They thought it was over. They were
In
taking
your
their helmets
dreams.
off. They're like,
In your dream.
what? Oh.
In your dream, man. Red beard.
Back off the line, shotgun formation. Trying to work that left side.
What the heck, man? He was open and then what the heck?
Not a
Come
good job
on,
that time by the
man.
quarterback.
It was
You
like
see
when
the
I
cover
threw it, he
two
was open.
defense. You got to
Man,
know
what the
where to
hell,
throw the
man?
football.
That guy can
He
pick
did
it up
not,
off the ground.
and that's why the
Why
ball
not?
goes incomplete.
It's not fair.
He's like, can you believe that crap? I can't believe that.
I know. I couldn't believe it wasn't intercepted. That's all I thought it would have been. Another play. Might be intercepted.
This will be the last play before halftime.
This will be the last play, he says.
Aaron Rodgers.
So
that's it for the second quarter. Halftime
Everybody
is
wanted
coming
to see
up.
the
We'll have a
interception.
little first half
Yeah, okay.
analysis as we
They
continue
really did.
on EA Sports.
I did.
It's brought to you by
I can't even
Verizon.
drink that coffee no more. It's all tied up at halftime. A little bit low scoring. Thought it would have been a higher scoring game right here. Chip Kelly, the mastermind. He's a genius. There's Eddie Lacy. Boom, look at that. Nailing Sanchez. Ooh, Shady McCoy.
Yes, Sanchez.
It's a Lambeau field. Taking it, baby. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. The second half.
The Eagles are prepared to return the kickoff.
I'm in trouble if I gotta kick off. Mason Crosby.
I thought it was going to be.
Ha ha, Clinton Dix. Ha ha.
Oh, get away from me.
Ah, don't usually miss.
Let's mark them at the 15.
Ha ha. Ha ha, Clinton Dix. Ha ha.
Oh, there's more struggles. Oh, no. That's not fair.
Ooh.
The Eagles are getting set for their next possession.
Should they only play that for the Chargers? Hey, everybody loves ACDC.
Mark Sanchez has it under center.
There's other
Quarterback
songs
flips it to
of
the running
ACDC.
back.
Get 2 yards.
Shady. Shady.
Give yards.
LaShawn Shady.
Positive
McCoy.
attitude.
Shady. He's going for snugs. I saw. I peeked. Clinton Dix.
Second down coming up.
Uh-huh.
He'll go shotgun here.
Come on.
Ooh, look at
man.
that pass rush. Ooh, look at that pass rush. Ooh, look at that pass rush. Ooh, look at that pass rush. Pass rush. Ooh. Ooh, that's what I'm doing. You know it.
Sproles is the receiver sent out wide to the left. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun.
Woo! Look at that defense, baby! Yeah! AJ! Play Matthews! Ooh, yeah, baby. 4th and 8. What you gonna do? Oh, you're gonna go for it? That's such bull crap. What kind of jerk goes for it on 4th down?
There's no such thing as punting.
What kind of jerk does that anyway? Oh yeah, didn't I do that? Didn't I do that? Whoops. I guess I'm a jerk. Woo, yes! Oh, you're screwed now! You should have put it. You should have put it. Yay! Finally it works. Man, in that Raiders game, you kept going for it and
I
getting
never
it.
went for it on 4th down in the Raiders game.
You went
So
for it
it's
on 3rd down. Why'd you go for it on 3rd down? Here we go, baby. The Packers got you right where I want ya. Boom, baby, boom, boom. What a huge stop for the Packers, already in field goal range.
Play fake here. Looking across the middle.
Oh, Corliss, baby. That's right. Aaron Rodgers. Lambeau lead for Corliss. Woo, the Cheeseheads. The Packers. Lambeau Field. Yes. Look at that. Jumping up in the air in Nate Allen's face. Nate Allen had that pick earlier, and there, Aaron Rodgers ain't afraid. He gets it. He's not afraid. He's gonna score a touchdown. Oh, hey. You know, I keep doing that, and it keeps going in anyway. It's like, can you even miss an extra one? I don't want to say that because now I'm going to miss the next one. I'm going to jinx myself in that. Sanchez is like, oh, what do I do? I don't know. What do I do? It's Lambeau Field. The Packers' D's just so good. AJ Hawk and Clay Matthews, they're just so good. The Packers? What?
Come on.
Yeah, baby. Woo. Sproles trying to get some. Oh, Aaron Rodgers is now on the sideline giving defensive help to the coach. What? That's crazy. He's like, I'm taking off my pants. He's like, yeah, we won. I'm going to change into my shirt. They're not glowed. He's going to go and score a touchdown on me now. So I never talk trash to Redbeard. What am I doing? I'm just saying his name. I'm just saying his name. Don't get mad. Don't look at me like that. We need cameras. Put cameras on the dreaded pirate Redbeard. Oh no! Oh no! No! Yeah, that's right. Clinton Dix with the tackle. Oh, Jesus. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't be. I shouldn't do that. Darren Sproles with a huge play, and look, it was a reception, not a run, but a reception. That's how Darren Sproles does it. Dang, what a huge play. The Packers do let up some points. They are 17th, like I was saying, in the NFL when it comes to points allowed.
Ready to take advantage of this golden opportunity from the red zone.
Oh no! Why was I there?
Like that.
Sanchez with the touchdown. That's the Eagles with that 5th rated passing offense. They're 4th in the NFL when it comes to putting points on the scoreboard. Chip Kelly, the mastermind.
He likes it.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this
Well,
game
just
up.
and just
Now
like
we'll see if
that, the
defense
score
can
was
take advantage of
tied.
that momentum and keep it on their side.
That turnover on downs led to 7 of that short field for the Packers. But now the Eagles come right back. Momentum looked like it was in the favor of Green Bay. But I went and talked all that trash, and Redbeard scored.
Got mad.
Oh.
Trash,
Balls on the tee. Got a tie game now. The score's 14-14.
Still decent amount of time left.
Come on, Randall Cobb.
Still
Spins out of the defender's clutches.
Yeah. Plenty of time on the clock. Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Good. Ooh, thunder. Whoa, thunder.
Nickel formation for the defense here. Now first and 10. Wow.
Cobb.
He has it.
Oh, that was funny. It was a first down though, that's all that matters. Nice catch. Randall Cobb coming up clutch. Ooh. Thunder.
They got a first down now after that catch.
And in motion.
Here's the handoff and they'll run.
Eddie Lacy. Woo! Eddie Lacy crosses the 50.
That's a nice job blocking by the
Eddie
offensive
Lacy.
line. Really good job by the
First
running
down.
back.
What a
Seeing
huge
the
run
front
inside the
picks up
tackles.
in there and picks
Kept
up
it
big
between the
yards.
hash marks. Right there. The Green Bay Packer logo. The pack attack is in full effect. Eddie Lacy, 5 carries, 47 yards, and a touchdown.
First down here after the run.
Woo! Randall Cobb, baby. That's right. Here comes Randall. He's a berserker.
You can do whatever you want.
Randall
Run
Cobb.
here, or you can take a chance and throw the football in the end zone to get a score.
That looked crazy. What was that? That was awesome. Randall Cobb. He's a berserker. Look at that. Randall Cobb, 3 receptions, 75 yards. All offense in this game.
First down following the long play. They'll go ground.
Eddie Lacy. Oh, almost the touchdown. Looks like he got the first down as the third quarter comes to a close. First and goal on the 1 for the Packs. The Packers. It's a tie game. Aaron Rodgers over there with McCarthy. There it is, Lambeau Field. One of the most historic sites in all of America.
The Packers have
The
football
Packers.
as the fourth quarter gets started.
First down. First and goal on the 1. What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
I'd imagine you're going to score.
Well, thanks.
On the 1. Yeah.
Well, if that's what you think,
much
I think
guaranteed
I
just to
will
walk in.
oblige you if that's what you want.
There it is. Rodgers is just going to walk in.
Not much time
I
left.
call this.
Yes, Aaron Rodgers,
Take these
touchdown.
shots. Which was very unnecessary. Rodgers, you were already in. You just
Woo.
felt like jumping.
Yeah, that's right, the belt. He's wearing the WWF, the WWE World Heavyweight
No,
Championship.
he's not.
Aaron Rodgers, you seen he
I
did
didn't
it,
see
the
him wearing
imaginary
any
belt. If you want to see WWE 2K15 gameplay, go check out Skool.
See, look at that. That was so unnecessary.
All you gotta do is put WWE 2K15 and then SKOOL in the Google search or the YouTube search, and you'll see some cool gameplay. But yeah, Aaron Rodgers, man, with the belt pose, the wrestling belt, WWE. What? Aaron Rodgers.
There was nobody to jump
Touchdown Packers to open up the fourth quarter. They didn't even run any time off the clock.
That's insane.
I know, I thought at least a second.
You guys scored so fast.
No time.
better judgment
Time was
says,
frozen
take a knee.
in the frozen tundra.
He's still
The time frozen, now his shirt's all digital. Digital shirt, digital shirt. Mike McCarthy got a digital shirt. Here we go. The Green Bay Packers. They're up by a touchdown. Dun, dun, dun. Charge. Let's get a safety. Does that mean
The
I'm
Eagles
blitzing?
will come to the line. Still a very close game here in the fourth quarter.
You never know.
The
Am I
score is
bluffing?
21-14. The final quarter begins with this snap.
Got the tackle.
At least it was not a bounds.
Damn, man.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much,
Jordan
and he
Matthews.
throws it there and gets another completion.
What to do, 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 what to do,
Time is running out. The defense knows it's playing with the lead, but doing whatever it can to just try to run out the clock.
Whoa, yeah, almost intercepted.
Kicking off.
The replay on that.
This drives coaches crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what
Too many
happens?
replays.
The quarterback
There's
just
too
overthrows.
many replays in Madden these days. There's too many replays in Madden these days. But it's okay.
This is a time where the quarterback has to manage the clock, has to be very careful. Trailing, needing points to get back into this one.
Oh, yeah!
Completion right there, but
Defense!
They got this offense in third and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Woo! I didn't really need that replay. Why did I let it go? It's not right. 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 Let's go, Green Bay. Cheese heads. Cheese heads.
shifting out wide
Cheese
to the left as
heads.
a receiver. Mark Sanchez from the gun.
Come on.
Woo!
I totally
Julius! Julius! Shh, 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 shh.
Nice job that time by the defense getting the sack.
Oh!
Well timed.
Hold on, be quiet, be quiet.
Well timed.
Oh!
The offense doesn't have time to react. They get a good
Ooh,
sack.
Julius Peppers. And you should be punting the ball. Why aren't you punting the ball? You're only running 4th and 18. That's not right. That's not right. It's not
Doesn't
right.
matter.
It's not right. It's
Why
just
would
not
I
right.
punt it? It's no one's
The
doing
offense
it.
comes back out
Yeah,
here on
I guess it
fourth
kind of
down.
does make sense.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
I probably wouldn't punt it either. I gotta be fair. But man, you should punt it. Why don't you just punt it?
We're coming out
Why
of a
don't you
2-minute
just,
warning, and the defense is
punt
trying
the
to
ball?
preserve this game.
You ever heard of this thing? It's called punting the ball. I know you don't ever do it, but it works
The coach
sometimes.
is going to go for it.
They're 1 for 2 for fourth down
Defense lining up
conversions.
here late in this one, trying to hold on to the lead. Sanchez is going to take it from the gun.
No! Yes!
Screw you,
Yes!
screw it.
Situations like
Woo!
this sometimes can cause for the game.
Oh man, I was so worried there.
Why would you go for
Sproles,
that fourth down
uncharacteristic
situation?
of
You don't
Darren
get it,
Sproles.
that decision
He don't
might
usually
cost you
drop
this
those
one.
passes. And the Eagles turn the ball over on downs for the second time in this game. And now if the Packers can get a couple of first downs, this game will come to a close.
Offense lines
What
up
a
here.
big
First
stop
and 10.
for the
He'll get
Packers.
it out of
Eddie Lacy,
tackle
boom,
at the
picking up
29
positive yards, 9 yards on the run. Eddie Lacy.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows
Yeah,
everybody that you
it
can
does
run it
send
when
a
you want
message,
to,
Philly.
And also, it opens
Philly
up so many
Sims.
other things for your offense.
Philly Sims won a Super Bowl back in the day. I heard that what was it, in Denver, the fans, they signed a petition not to have him cover their games, which is kind of crazy.
Second and short to the ground here.
Oh no, because they said he doesn't root for their team. He's not supposed to root for their team. But I guess they're saying he roots against Peyton. He's probably just jealous. He's jealous of Peyton because Peyton got all the records he never could get. Aaron Rodgers, so if Aaron Rodgers, if he had actually, you know, started his career earlier instead of sitting, you know, and learning, which is good, you know, to sit and learn, but he could, you know, broke some records, but he got such a late start, though. Of course, I think he's a better player for having, you know, taking the time to learn more. You see the success he has. No! Uh-oh. Timeout Eagles. Connor Barwin. Man, I had 2nd and 1, and now it's 4th and 4. It was 3rd and 2 even. I just kept going backwards.
What? There he is again, giving Gatorade to himself.
Aaron Rodgers.
How does he do it?
He clones himself. He multitasks. Aaron Rodgers. My name is Aaron Rodgers, and I'm the fastest man alive.
They'll attempt a field goal.
Mason Crosby's out there to attempt a field goal. 50-yarder. Mason Crosby, it's up. It's good, Mason Crosby. Yes. Right, you were trying to do the one thing they hadn't done, catch a football on a field goal on my back. Oh, Mason Crosby. The Packers, the defense is really what did it. This actually isn't that crazy of an idea of what the score could end up being, 24-14, except that I think there's going to be more scoring in this game. Still a minute left. Anything can happen. Dreaded Pirate Redbeard, if he scores and gets an onside kick, you never know. Stay tuned to find out what's going to happen in 21st spots upon further review. What you going to do? Darren Sproles, man, he screwed it up big time.
Yeah, he did.
That would have increased too, because if he would have caught that and say you got the touchdown and then I got the field goal and then now you could get a touchdown and win, but nope. Instead, here we are. I'm up by 2 scores. 59 seconds. 85 yards away. Hey, Brady had that 95-yard touchdown in the other game we did.
The formation here, shotgun.
Uh-oh. Jordan Matthews, but he gets tackled, though. He tried to get out of bounds. Sanchez, here's the comparison. Look at that, though. What the crap? Hey, I'm glad you skipped that, because I had a horrible line there. If it was the computer, it would be like big numbers for Aaron Rodgers, but Dreaded Pirate Redbeard, he's a little bit tougher than computer. Time's winding down. Well, not yet, actually. What am I doing? It is now. You have a timeout, but
Yeah.
what does it matter, man? You lost. Ooh, look at that.
I think this is one of the
Here
easiest
we
runs
go.
in the NFL.
Time winding down. Chip Kelly can't believe
Roll
it.
across the field so the receiver
I picked the
can run
Packers.
through
I was right.
That time the quarterback leads
We'll see in the game, though. It'll be a good game. I can't wait to see it. It's going to be awesome. Football. Yeah, football. Ha ha, Clayton Dix. Ha ha, ha ha.
It's now second down. Martin Sanchez from the gun.
Ooh, almost picked off. 3rd and 10.
not much the offense
You don't
can
need
do
to
in a
see
situation
that.
like
It was
this.
cool and all,
3rd
but
and long, what you probably will have to do is either
what you
practice
gonna
the
do?
run or throw it short
What
and
you
hope
gonna
somebody can make
do?
a play and pick up the
Oh,
first
yeah.
down.
You want a single? No.
I know, right?
Have to get to the 41 for a
I know.
Man,
It's crazy.
horrible to
Sproles is
down
out
this
wide on the left.
I know, right? These ain't your Raiders, are they?
And 10.
Even though in real life the Eagles are best.
The Eagles have to take their final timeout.
One timeout, and it is now burnt. The final timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. Don't go all Bradley Cooper on us.
What are you talking about?
We're back
Bradley
and the
Cooper,
offense
you
is
know,
ready
in
to
the
roll
movie.
after the timeout.
I don't watch movies.
You know, the movie. Oh, dang
Playbook
it.
with the lining that's
Yeah,
silver.
Silver Lining Playbook. I couldn't remember it until you said
No!
that. Yeah, every playbook has a silver lining. Jennifer Lawrence. Woo. Hunger Games actually is coming out too, but I mean, that's a whole different thing. Silver Lining Playbook actually is a good movie.
Yeah. Chris Tucker's in it too.
I saw the first Hunger Games and I thought it was straight. I didn't see the second one though.
Mark
Yeah,
Sanchez
it's
ready for the snap.
I didn't have time.
He's looking long.
Yeah, almost packed.
Barely picked off, but he dropped it.
In these type of situations, when you lose the game, it's 3rd and long. Don't try to be a hero, because when you try to be a hero, it's going to lead to a turnover. Then you really will be in trouble.
Mm-hmm. 9 seconds left and down by 10 points. You need to score more than a point per second. This one is over. The Packers have won. They've done it here in Lambeau Field. They defeated the Eagles. Woo! And look at that explanation point. The final play of the game. Sack for the defense, baby. That's right. The Green Bay Packers. They win this one. The final seconds are coming off the clock right now. Brad Jones with that sack. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers win by 10. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. If you want more content such as this, go ahead and subscribe. So we'll bring you upon further reviews for each and every single game, each and every single week, along with recaps. So check that out. Thank you very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. And let us know in the comments section what you think. If you think the Packers are going to win, if you think the Eagles are going to win. Also let us know if you enjoyed the gameplay. If you like this version of Upon Further Review better, I would imagine, I hope you liked it better. And also, like I said, thanks for watching. There's the play of the game. Seeing it right there. And there's Aaron Rodgers going into the locker room. Lambeau Field. The Packers win. And I said, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. I hope you're having a good day and have a good weekend and enjoy all of the sport.